when you go into a game, you're always looking to get the right result, and if you can manage to get that right result and play pretty well, then that's the good double whammy. So we're pleased on both points. I thought we managed the game pretty well. We had identified that they had some threat in the attacking areas. I thought the first 10-15 minutes they started the game pretty well, but then when we bedded in and started to get control of the ball, I thought we played pretty well, and nice to see the goals go in, close together, and then we managed the game really well after that.
As someone who's sort of played down south and who's experienced international football, and over the years we've seen a few players from Scotland that have managed to sort of break their way into the England setup. How far away do you think Ryan Kent is from reaching that kind of level based on his current form?
Well, I'd agree with you that he is. He's very exciting at the moment. He's playing with a lot of confidence. What I would say is then when you perform the way he's performed against a team from Holland, Willem II are a good side. They're in the Europa League in merit. So when you play against that level of opponent, you never know. He must be getting close, because there's a push towards younger players with England set up with Gareth Southgate, and Ryan's is exciting. So I don't want to be shouting for the rooftops, but there is a player here who's in really good form.
Galatasaray on Thursday, the manager touched on it last night. He thinks that the Turkish opposition will be favourites. What are your thoughts on that, and how do you approach the game?
Well, the thing is, my thoughts when that draw was made, and we obviously had to take care of Willem II, was it is a great shame that the world's in the situation it's in, because a two-legged affair, going to that stadium and then the Galatasaray coming here. There have been two great games for both sets of fans, but now it's we've managed to get past Willem. We've got fortunate to get a home draw against Galatasaray. Looking at the profile of some of the players, you'd probably maybe just have them ahead, but they're travelling to us. It's one game, and we're really looking forward to it. We're in a nice run of form. We're defending our goal well, and we look a threat going forward. So we welcome Galatasaray when they come here on Thursday, but it's going to be a tough game, and we've got to be our very, very best to get the right result.
Gary, given the euphoria last night and the big game against Galatasaray coming up, how key is it that there's no slip-ups and the focus is on Motherwell this weekend?
Yeah, that's an interesting question, because obviously the game will look slightly different. Last night was a game where we're playing against the side who are very technical, look to pass the ball. Not that I'm saying that Motherwell won't. Motherwell have changed, I feel, in the last year or so. The change up, they're moving the ball very well. But it's just that shift from European football back to domestic football and back to the bread and butter, so to speak. We've got to get the right reaction after the travel, getting a positive result and coming back down with the reality. We've got to go there and try and win all 3 points, and it'll be tough, because it's a tough place to go.
What are the key things for a management team to get the players, if you like, almost to bring them down from the highs of last night and get them reset for an early kick-off Sunday, where, as you say, you're coming up against a side in good form? Great win for them last week.
Aberdeen, yeah. No, that's an interesting point as well. What I would say is we're well versed. We've now had two and a bit seasons of coping with Europa League. We've had some real positive results at some some tough places. So the fact that the players are, they've managed that previously, but also I think it's a big learning curve in the fact that I thought last night we did look like a team that was happy and could cope with that level of opponent. But it's, as you say, it's just we've got to turn the attention immediately to Motherwell, because it's a big game for us. We want to keep the run going, so it's a case of enjoy the result, get the rest and recovery. But when we come back to training in the morning, we turn our attentions to a massive 3 points that we're going to go and look for Park, and it'll be tough.
Hi Gary.
Hi,
There
Ramin.
must have been so many pleasing aspects yesterday. 4 goals, different goal scorers, but at the other end, a clean sheet. Given Alan's performance last night, is it possible to drop him for the weekend?
Well, what I would say is I agree with you. I thought you know, the early stages of the game, I thought Alan made a wonderful save, and in the second half, a couple of great saves. And you know, coming back in, you know, I thought he showed a real strong mentality as well, because that's a mentality thing. I think he's focused, and he's a guy that plays with, you know, pure emotion and passion. You know, passion for this club. But I thought his mentality and his ability to make a crucial save, you know, it served us really, really well in these European campaigns. He seems to have done it on quite a few away grounds. As far as moving forward, you know, the fact is we've got two very good goalkeepers.